News, life, and beyond. Still here, still reppin' it. No politics, but we out to get the presidents. If we talking about it, then you know we speaking relevance. Giving you the facts, that's the only way to represent Connecticut. You just gotta tap in, like, share, and subscribe. CJ and Adam May, official, we going live. Just another episode, a visual for your eyes. News, life, and beyond, officially in its prime.
Yeah,
So you're still gonna build that house if you get the chance to?
in Florida.
Yeah. I'm the same neighborhood.
Yeah, no,
My grandparents' house.
no, I'm gonna get me a piece of property. My plan is to get a piece of property, when everything goes good with, everything, and I get all my music, going in the right direction. And if it all pans out, I'm gonna buy a piece of property
Right.
out here in the forest. I'm not gonna have any neighbors.
That's what I like.
Yep, and I'm gonna get it on. It's gonna be on a lake.
Nice.
That's my plan. That's my plan.
It's a good plan. You might, have it happen.
Yep.
So you have your little babies. You're taking care of them. The two of them you don't really see and spend time with. What's that like? How's that make you feel? Like,
It sucks. It does suck. I mean, there's a lot of times that I sit down and I think about them, what they're doing and stuff like that. I've given my oldest, I got him because he came and stayed with me for a little while. His mom was going through some issues, and she let him come stay with me actually for a little while, and that was an experience because he needed it. Her family was calling me and was like, he needs to be with his dad. He's with a bunch of girls. He's got nothing but sisters, and he needed to be with his dad. He needed to be around some guys.
right.
And, so when we got him, he was, still scared of thunder and stuff like that, and it was a lot. It was a lot to see a child, of his age, scared to death of just thunder, or a little storm, or of the dark. My dad taught me not to be scared of the dark at a young age. I'll tell you exactly how he did it. He dropped my ass off in the forest.
Yeah.
He walked me down a trail and put a $20 bill on a tree, and he showed it to me. And then we walked back to the truck, and I said, "Well, what are you doing?" He says, "You want that $20 bill?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You got to go get it." When I got back, he wasn't there.
Talk. So
And I ran too.
getting it out of you.
I ran the whole way to that, and then I heard the truck fire up, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
man, I got the $20 bill."
Hey. Okay, right?
Wasn't gone long.
And you don't get scared anymore, right?
He wasn't gone long. Yeah, he wasn't gone long yet. But no, I walked because I had a hard time walking to the tree when I was younger.
Yeah.
Going to the tree stand. I was scared of the dark. But now I walk through the dark like it ain't no other. He broke it. He broke that habit.
Parents do some weird things back in the day.
That's why I say when I say my dad was tough, my dad was tough. My dad would take you snipe hunting, and you know what snipe hunting is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they take you out there, and they take you out into the chop, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot something in the truck." And he walks in the truck, and he gets in and leaves. Yeah, that's what snipe hunting is.
They didn't get in trouble for nothing. And we lived through it. We're not anything wrong with us. Some of us might be fucked up in the head a little bit, but
No, yep.
you can't do shit to your kids now. You can't even yell at them.
No, but my son will tell you, my daddy had whooped my butt.
Yeah.
And I told anybody, if my son's in the wrong, I will tear his little butt up. I'm not going to beat him.
Yeah.
So his butt up, I'm not going to sit there and beat him, to where I hurt him and stuff. But I will punish my child. And if you come to take my child because I punished my child, there's going to be an issue. Like, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you might as well put me in handcuffs because I'm fixing to rock that orange jumpsuit. I mean, that's just all there is to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't play with my son. My son, he needs to be disciplined, and if he's not disciplined the proper way, they're not learning nothing. They're going to grow up to be criminals and, pain in the asses. I mean, my son is very respectful. At 9 years old, my son is yes, sir, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
That's good, though,
Anything I ask my son to do, he'll do. He doesn't give me no back talk. Like some of these other kids, I see kids cussing their parents at 12 years old. And I'm like, my son looks at me like, Dad, like, do you
Yeah.
hear what that kid just said to his mom? I'm like, yeah, what would happen if you said it?
I
I
would
get,
have a broken
I get
face.
my butt whooped.
Yeah. So after high school, you didn't graduate. Did
Nope.
you ever graduate or finish school or no?
No. I went to Lake Tech, and I was going to get my high school diploma from Lake Tech, and I never I was going to be a cop when I was younger. That was
Right.
my whole thing. I was actually going to grow up and be a cop, and I just never. I think I was only literally like one test away from passing because I had failed the math part, and
Yeah.
I was like, I was just so devastated. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I ain't dealing with it.
Damn.
Um,
What made you want to become a cop?
I couldn't tell you. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like them.
Yeah. I don't think anybody
Support
does.
them and everything, they do. They help people
Yeah.
out in ways, but then there's just some of them that I just don't like.
Right.
I think some of the laws they have nowadays are absolutely ridiculous. You know, especially towards men. That's
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that. Like men will get in trouble for not paying child support, but a
yeah,
woman, and I know there are women that go to jail for it, but likely they're not gonna, you know?
yep. And that's one thing that I hate doing is I hate paying child support. I hate paying it, and
Yeah.
try to avoid it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ride the fine line because they don't let me see my kids.
Right.
I have to pay if they're
My
not
boy
gonna.
used to pay,
I understand I made them, but if you're not gonna let my kid
right.
be alive, yeah, that's
Yeah, my boy would give his baby moms money every week, and that way they never called DC.
they would just if they would just let me have them on the weekends,
Right,
I would give them money. I would give them all the money in the world, all the money I had in my
right.
wallet,
You just
But
don't get to see them, so why should you support them?
you're not
I get what
sit
you're
there and
saying.
hold my child, over my head
Yeah,
because if it's not your time, it's no time. I mean, there's things that I'm
right,
doing at certain times to where I can't come. Just like if it was backwards, there might be a time that you can't make it there. You know, if I had my kids and you were coming to see them. But that's
right.
like my son. I never did that to her. I'm never going to take my son away from his mom. She don't pay child support either. Like I don't ask her for it. I don't
Right.
want it. I don't want it.
I got the
Um,
worst headache, bro. I'm not falling asleep.
it's nothing but a headache. It's exactly what it is. But like, I don't ask for that stuff. And I think it's stupid. I mean, I
Yeah,
really do. If the dad wants to be in the part of life, we shouldn't have to go to court
right,
to
right.
get visitation
Exactly.
rights to our children. The court
That's the
doesn't
key word, R. You know what I'm saying? R.
supposed to be a free country.
Right.
We're not free. We're not.
No. So,
But especially
what,
in that aspect.
uh, yeah. What did you do for work after you got out of school? You just worked with your grandpa?
I worked for my grandfather for a while, and then he kind of slowed down a little bit. So I changed jobs a lot because I
Yep.
didn't know what I wanted to do. And I had a hard time keeping one because I always seen something different. I was
Right.
always like, oh, that job's gonna make more money, so I would go there. Um, that was my problem. The job that I really, really enjoyed was when I was climbing towers and stuff like that. That was the job that I really liked. And then I got hurt. I got hurt on the job, and that took that job away from me. So, yeah.
That
Uh,
was a tough job. What did you do on the poles?
we did lightning protection. So, I mean, it wasn't just towers and stuff like that. It was um, like hospitals, the lightning protection, the lightning rods
Yeah.
around the tops, the big buildings, skyscrapers, we did skyscrapers, way up in the air all the time. I was always climbing a ladder to go somewhere. I think the highest I've ever
Would have
been was
got
like
sick to my
15.
stomach, yo. I hate heights.
Up there, I've been 1,700 feet in the air.
Nah, I would have had a stroke. Damn
Uh,
heart attack, yo.
yeah, I'm not afraid of heights. Now I've got a little bit of vertigo because I've noticed when I climb my tree stand and stuff like
Yeah,
that, I start to feel a little funny, but I don't know if it's because I got hurt and it's just that in the back of my mind. And I got hurt on the ground. I didn't even get hurt in the
yeah.
air. I got hurt on the ground. I had a ground rod go through my foot and it came out my ankle.
Oh man.
Yeah, Yeah,
So you know, if you have vertigo, they can do something about it. They like massage it out or something like that.
yeah.
I
Well,
have
I
it
mean,
too, and my doctor wants to send me to a specialist.
I don't think my doctor's going to come out there and climb 1,700 feet and massage it out.
Oh shit! Did you ever almost fall?
Uh, say that again.
You got any good stories being that high?
Oh man, yeah, yeah. I mean, there was one time, me and one of the guys that we were working for, we got all the way to the top, and I had just started working there, and I wasn't paying attention. I dropped a tool. When you drop a tool, you got to have that tool. I had to climb all the way down just to go all the way back up. You know, and some of them climbs take a long time. You know, they don't.
Yeah.
It's not an easy climb. I mean, they're really not. It's straight up. I mean, they ain't got no slants to the ladders. You know, there's no. You know, you don't get no resistance unless you're. You know, and I had a bad habit of not tying my harness off.
Oh man.
Yeah, I had a because I couldn't move around like freely like I wanted to.
That's
So
how people die.
I mean, there would be times that I would send people video chats. Like I would call them on my lunch break.
Oh
I'd
man.
be hanging upside down and stuff. You know. Yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah. There's one of my friends. His mom and them. They still talk about it. His wife, not his mom. His wife and them. They still talk about it. And she's like, I remember when you were climbing them things and you'd be way up in the air, and she goes, you'd be upside down when you called.
What was 1,700 feet? Were you like in a skyscraper or something, or?
Scraper in Jacksonville. Yeah, Jacksonville. Yeah, it was a skyscraper. It was the BB&T Bank. It was solid glass too, solid glass. So when you get up there and it's really early in the mornings, and like I can remember walking, like when it was cold, you would walk on the glass and stuff up there, and you would start to slide. And I mean, but our harnesses would catch us before we ever even got to the edge. But you would definitely feel it. You know, you'd feel it in your heart, you know, because your heart would hit your stomach because you're headed toward the edge, and
All right, all right.
you're sliding, you're gaining momentum, and it's like, man, this is the.
Fuck that, yo. Fuck that.
But I got to where I would walk the edges, man. Like I'd walk just like right
Yeah.
around. I'd look down. Like there's some pictures on Facebook, I think, where I'm literally standing, my toes hanging off the edge, looking down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes me sick to my stomach right there. Even when I'm looking at it on TV, I get like I just get a weird feeling.
Have you ever seen that movie? Fall, it's called Fall.
Bolt?
No, it's called Fall. Fall. Fall.
Oh no, I don't think I have.
The Tower movie. You should check it out. It's about two girls that climb a tower way off in the middle of nowhere. And they get all the way to the top, and the ladder comes apart.
Oh, it just came out, right? Not too long ago.
Yeah, 2022 or 2025.
Yeah.
I think it's 2025. Or no, that is 2025. I think it's 2022 it came out, but it's a really good movie. I love it. Like I love that. That's one of my favorite movies. But yeah, they were up there for like 3 days.
I don't know how.
Uh,
Was it a small?
So at the very top of the tower was like where the old satellites and stuff were, where all the satellites and stuff,
Yeah.
like a little standing. Well, when they got there, the ladder literally came off as soon as they got up there. Like she had to pull her friend up on top of the tower to finish the climb. And then here they are, they're stuck, and they're way up there so high that cell phone tower was not even in use. All it had was flashing light.
So
So,
what, they just sit there the whole time? You had to stand up?
yeah, they had to stand up and stuff. Well,
Oh,
one of
fuck.
the one of the girls ends up falling trying to get the backpack. She dropped the backpack to the satellite. So they took their climbing rope and tried to climb down. Well, she ended up falling, and she landed on the satellite dish. And the only way she finally thought about it, and she put her cell phone in the girl's body and pushed her off the satellite, hoping that it would send the last text message. And it sent the last text message. That's how they found her. It's pretty good.
She killed her friend?
No, her friend had fell already. Her friend was already dead.
Oh, so her friend died already. The rope didn't save her.
She fell from the top layer down to where the satellite was.
Holy shit.
she had to climb down, and she shoved a cell phone inside of her friend's pockets and stuff, and then pushed her off as she sent the text message out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get all them people that do parkour and all that shit.
Crazy, bro. I see him
Like,
jumping
why
up.
do you want to fucking risk your life for what? For a couple views? Like, oh man.
That's a hell of an experience right there. I mean, I wouldn't do it, and I've been up in some situations up there, you know, and it's like, man, you know, if you get hurt up here, then the only way down is a helicopter.
Yeah.
You know, that's, you know, and there's been
How
times
do you go?
they hire new people and they'd freeze, you know, 3/4 of the way up and wouldn't move. You know, and you have to call a helicopter in to come get them. That's the only way to get them because they won't move. Yeah, so I mean, it can be an experience.
But it was good pay, I bet, though, right?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all, actually.
Yeah.
A lot of the jobs I had when I was growing up were pretty good.
I've seen on TV, like a dude that does what you're doing, but it was to deal with like electricity, and every climb he did, he made like 60,000.
Yeah, so what he's doing is he's doing the 2,000 foot or higher towers. Those are their jobs, believe it or not, because when you're up there, so if you're 1,500 feet, the tower sways 20 feet at the top. Yeah, it sways. You can't see it from the ground, but when you're up there up top, you can see it.
I won't be seeing that. Fuck that.
When you're up there at the top and you're looking out and you see a storm coming,
Yeah.
it's already too late.
You're fucked.
Yeah, it's too late. It's already there.
Man.
Imagine being up there during a storm.
No, hell no. Would somebody survive if they're tied up?
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it might sling you around a little bit, but I mean, if you fell, you survived. I mean, your safety harness and your backup line would catch you. All that stuff would catch you.
You shit in your pants.
Yeah, it's a snap. I mean, we really haven't. I haven't heard of too many people falling to their death. The safety line usually catches.
Right.
As long as the other guy is trained in tower rescue, you know,
right.
Got you.
That's a good paycheck if you survive it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you survive a fall from 1,700 feet, you're a badass.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know how much money you got to make after that?
Yeah, if you survive, because I don't see. I mean, I guess there is some incidents where some skydivers have survived. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to live after that. I mean,
I would think all your bones would be broken.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live after that.
You're making me sick to my stomach. So, all right. So you doing all these different jobs and blah blah blah. And what made you get into music? Like, what was it that brought you into music?
My dad.
Your dad.
Yep. So back to where when me and my dad had quit talking to each other. It was a few years. Like I said, I was like 18 or I was like, I might have been a little older, probably 20. And we had quit talking after my grandma passed away, you know. And then I was 26 and I seen him at the store. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop in and say hey to my dad. You know, it just something told me. So I pulled into the store and he says, hey son, you know, how you doing? How you been? He gave me a big hug. And he apologized for everything, even when I was younger, you know, about being, you know, so strict and just you know, an asshole, you know, and I could see he genuinely felt it, you know, because, you know, he had tears in his eyes. So it was kind of a moment, you know, for us. You know, I've never experienced that from my dad, you know. He never really told me he loved me, you know, and I could feel it, you know. It was more of, you know, how to show me the love.
What's good, people? Steve J here, News Life and Beyond. We selling merch, got all kinds of stuff, t-shirts, hoodies, hats.
What's good, people? This is Adam A, one half of News Life and Beyond. I just wanted you guys to know that you can find us at a lot of places. You can find us on Clapper, Lemonade, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, favorite it, but most of all, YouTube. Go on YouTube, look us up, News Life and Beyond. push the button, subscribe and like, please, and share it out to the world. You can also call us, 959-951-9117, or you can support us, buy some merch. We got shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, sneakers, hats, keychains, Funko Pops, bracelets, mugs, tumblers. Shit, we can make your grandmother a pair of thongs if you want. But for all the love and all the support from everybody that has, we love you. We love you, we love you, we love you. Adam A, Steve J out.
News life and beyond. News life and beyond. News life and beyond.